CZ of Binance has spoken out against the FUD about BUSD and the Binance crypto exchange. We're going to be breaking down exactly what it means for BUSD in the market right now. We also have some other massive news because the SEC continues on the warpath today. More big updates happening on that front. And also on top of that, I want to give you guys an update on the crypto prices. How are they holding up today in the cryptocurrency market? What do you need to look out for? And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. So hit the thumbs up button. As always, not financial advice. And let's get straight into it. And I want to bring you the big story about CZ and BUSD. So we said right here, in summary, BUSD is issued and redeemed by Paxos and funds are SAFU. So that is some nice reassurance from CZ. And I have to say, he's one guy in the past who has said funds are SAFU and they have ended up being safe. We know out there have been some other leaders in cryptocurrency who say, you know, funds are safe, customer deposits are safe, and it turns out they weren't safe. But CZ is a guy who has a good track record in cryptocurrency, and that is a reassuring first statement from CZ. And he says right here, we were informed by Paxos that have been directed to cease minting new BUSD by the New York Department of Financial Services. Paxos is regulated by the NYDFS. BUSD is a stablecoin wholly owned and managed by Paxos. As a result, BUSD market cap will only decrease over time. Paxos will continue to service the product and manage redemptions. Paxos also assured us the funds are SAFU and fully covered by reserves in their banks, with their reserves audited many times by various audit firms already. And I just want to pause there and say that is very good. So again, what we are after is redemption of BUSD. So if you're holding some BUSD right now, I'm holding BUSD, and it's good to know I can redeem my BUSD for USD in the future. He also goes on to say, on the alleged SEC versus Paxos lawsuit, I have no information about it other than the public news articles. The lawsuit is between the US SEC and Paxos. I am not an expert on US laws, but personally I agree with Miles's logic here. And Miles basically sums up some key elements of the Howey test criteria on how, you know, securities are determined. And it says the Supreme Court established 4 criteria to determine whether an investment contract exists: an investment of money in a common enterprise with the expectation of profit to be derived from the efforts of others. And people are really scratching their heads about this. You know, why would BUSD be classified as security? The only thing that makes sense to me is the classic Game of Thrones narrative that I've told you guys who have subscribed to the channel what it's all about. So again, Game of Thrones, it's all about power. The SEC, it's all about power. It's all about maintaining that power. And one thing they can do is, you know, they have power to launch lawsuits against rivals that potentially, you know, may be giving their influence a run for their money. So you guys, if you've been old school investors in cryptocurrency, you would know that Binance crypto exchange, it's been number one for a long period of time. The reason it's been number one for a long period of time because they have great fees, it's cheap, and it's had a really good safety track record. So they actually have been exploited in the past, but they refunded their customers and they built up a lot of trust. And, you know, it is the number one crypto exchange. And, you know, potentially there are groups out there that would love to see Binance fall from the number one position. That is my belief anyway, because a lot of this stuff, again, it defies logic about what is going on with the SEC. They are just on a warpath. And CZ also says right here, Binance will continue to support BUSD for the foreseeable future. We do foresee users migrating to other stablecoins over time, and we will make products and adjustments accordingly, e.g. move away from using BUSD as the main pair for trading. And he concludes by saying, given the ongoing regulatory uncertainty in the markets, we will be reviewing other projects in those jurisdictions to ensure our users are insulated from undue harm. So guys, massive things are happening between SEC and Binance right now. But the good news is BUSD, CZ is assuring people that it's safe. You can redeem your BUSD and potentially they might phase it out over time. But again, the big question on everyone's mind is, you know, why is the SEC on such a warpath right now? Why is it targeting crypto? Why is it launching all these campaigns? And on top of that, have a look at this breaking news right here. SEC to target crypto firms operating as qualified custodians. So it's saying right here, you know, the SEC is working on a draft proposal that would make it difficult for crypto firms to hold digital assets on their clients' behalf as qualified custodians. So this is going to impact hedge funds, private equity firms, pension funds as well. And again, this is just another signal of this massive kind of, covert or overt war being launched by the SEC against crypto right now. So things definitely aren't going in our favor. And it would be great in a parallel universe somewhere out there, in another dimension, we had a SEC that was favorable to crypto, that wanted innovation, and was basically defining laws that were easy to understand, easy to apply as well. But we got the opposite in this world, in this dimension right now. And things are definitely heating up between the battle between the SEC and crypto right here. And also on the back end of the BUSD impact, you can see big outflows of the crypto exchange of Binance right now. So I'm still using Binance. I like the Binance exchange, and I trade around on Binance personally, but lots of money is potentially getting withdrawn from Binance right now. And guys, let's talk about the crypto prices. So in particular, how is Bitcoin holding up today? And Bitcoin's actually up slightly in the last 24 hours. So up nearly 1%. If we jump over to the crypto bubbles, they are showing some big gains across the board. And that is nice to see. So a slight recovery in cryptocurrency. Phantom up 11.3%. BitGet token up 25% right there. But a lot of other cryptos are actually creeping up in the green today. And if we actually jump over to the CoinGecko charts right here, you guys can see, a lot of cryptos up slightly, staying a little bit flat. Cardano up 3%. Shiba Inu up 0.4%. Aptos up 11.3%. So that one is going very strong today. And Phantom up 12.3%. And Luna Classic up 3.9%. So the cryptos slightly green in today, creeping back up. But again, I'm long-term bullish on Bitcoin. I'm long-term bullish on the future of cryptocurrency. And wouldn't it just be great if we had an SEC that was actually favorable to crypto and wanted to see it succeed instead of launching all these kind of Game of Thrones war campaigns against it right now? But guys, that is a massive update from me. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next one. Crypto Zeus signing out.